So hey guys, today I'm here with Andrei Parabellum. He's probably one of the biggest, if not the number one, internet marketer in Russia. The guy even you try. The guy even holds a Guinness record. I'm gonna tell you, Andrei, why don't you introduce yourself and tell a little bit of the things that you already achieved in this
Okay,
market.
well, last year I got a Guinness World Record for the biggest, largest online business seminar in the world.
Means if
I
I go
had-
to the Guinness, I will see your name.
Yep. I
Nice.
had 90,000 people sign up, and on the first webinar from the beginning to end was over 12,000 people listening to me and watching me. So it was cool. Live, of course. I wrote 84 books, and I'm on go. I want to finish my 100th book this year, so I'm trying to push it. We'll see how it goes. But I really want to do that. I spoke on the same stage with Brian Tracy, Stephen Covey, etc., etc. I run a couple of businesses, one in Toronto, one in Moscow. We have over 20,000 clients, 320,000 people in our list, and we do a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, I can see that. So it's amazing. Once the first time I heard that, I said, "Oh my gosh!" Like how can
And everything
someone-
is organic, so we don't buy traffic.
Oh.
Everything is just
everything's organic. So how it's pretty extraordinary. And I have the opportunity to meet Andrei and to have lunch a couple of times with him, and it's amazing the mindset. I want to pick up a little bit of a mindset. How old are you, Andrei?
38.
38. It's pretty big achievements. And did you start like that? How did you start this business? You were
It was. I had a stupid bet with my friend that I'm gonna write a book in 3 weeks.
that was in Russia.
That wasn't while I was in Russia, and I post a blog about it, and I asked if somebody wants to know how. Every day I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing, so you can do the same. So I had over 100 comments, 180 comments, I think. So 120 of the 118 people signed up for my training. So I started training them, and after 3 weeks, 56 people wrote their own books.
Oh, how come did you know how to write a book in 3 weeks?
I had no idea.
So you actually
I-
baked the bet, put the blog post,
Yeah, and just went for it. I mean,
and then how many customers did you have in your first?
nothing. No. I had like maybe 400 people reading my blog. That's it. Nothing.
But how did you actually make that a business?
Well, if I saw that I can teach and people like it, so I decided to do the next training. $100. Made it $100. 25 people signed up.
Just remind me, the first training was how
Free.
much? Was free. Okay, cool.
I said I'm just gonna teach you. If you want, join me. So second one was $100. Was fun, but it's like $2,500 all total. I mean, it's nice, but it's not a business.
I get it.
So, but I have a big mouth. The reason why 56 people did the book on time, because I told them that if you do it on time, I'll teach you how to create the info business, everything, the webinars, everything.
So you gave them a
And-
bonus for the people that actually did on time.
Right. So they start asking me, so give us our bonus. And I had no clue how to do that. So I said, okay, wait, give me a couple months, let me prepare. So I was preparing, writing the plan, what I'm going to teach them. And this and this and this. So I'm going through my knowledge, through my experiences, through info products, through books, through everything. And I'm putting plan, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And I said, if I'm going to do this for these 56 people, might as well sell it, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to sell it for $100 because it's going to be like a 3 months program, I can see that. And so I put $500 price on it. So 15 more people bought. So I'm like, okay, it's nice. But I mean, it's not great money, but it's nice. And then I add more stuff and people don't buy. I add even more stuff, people don't buy. And I decided if they don't buy at 500, let them not buy at 600.
So if they don't buy at 500, well, they might not as well buy at 600, right?
So I raised my prices. Another 12 people signed up. I'm like, okay, there is a pattern here. So I wait 1 week, add more stuff, raise it to 700. Another 8 people signed up. So every time I raised prices, more people bought it. So at the end, when I finished, it was a big system, was 52 webinars with like a lot of stuff.
It's 52 webinars.
Yes. I mean, it was everything. It was consulting and coaching and webinars and the book and everything, like everything. And I pushed some people, so they made like $10,000 with it, at least. So
That was your promise?
that was my promise. Yeah.
So you start a business, and by the end of it, you make $10,000.
Yes. So I packaged it and started selling it, but I calculated at the end of the program, I made $38,500.
Okay.
Which is nice. I mean, that's already business.
Is it
That
getting
we can
better?
start. So next time I decided to do a live event because everybody thought I'm on internet. Who knows who am I? Nobody saw me. Parabellum, who's Parabellum? So I partnered with some guy. We had the same car. We start blogging. He has same Mercedes SLK as me.
Yeah.
So we start chatting on that. So I said, "Do you want to do an event together?" I said, "Yeah, sure, let's do it." So we put together business optimization, about business optimization. Because I did consulting in this area for a long time, so I have a lot of knowledge. And we, after the event was done, we collected $65,000 in 3 days.
How come?
Because I know how to sell, because there was a lot of value.
Sell the event. You sell
I
the
sold
ticket. The event.
the event was $500. The VIP day was $1,000. I did more advanced topics and some coaching there. We sold recordings of it also. That's it. So, we had 70 people or 80 people on the event. 30 of them went to VIP, and then we sold some.
Perfect. So 35. Now it's getting bigger.
So it's getting more. So I decided to do my solo,
Your event.
And I did it about consulting. So how to package it, how to sell it. So how to make $1,000 a day, basically, in consulting. So that was also very successful. But then it's become just one by one by one.
There's no balling.
And then I start slowing down, and I always try to. The next step has to be bigger than everything else I already done. So I always pushed myself. So I decided, I started with a free training for people to write a book. So I decided to do a free training for people to do their own internet training, to do webinars. So about 800 people signed up
For your how
for my free 3-week flash mob. So you will do your own internet training and make money with it. I don't know how much, but some money, you'll make some money.
I get it.
So 800 people at the same time started doing webinars all over the internet. I mean, it was insane. I had radio and press saying, it's a new trend on the internet. People started doing trainings.
Like when I started, it's strange that you start the trading of webinars. And when I start doing a webinar in Brazil, in Brazil we call it webinário. And there was, I don't know if I created the word or I actually made the word, but I actually own www.webinario.com.br because that was probably not the word there. And now everyone's doing a webinar and webinario. And yeah,
so nice.
I think you're kind of...
Well, I had to create my own webinar service because there was nothing in Russian.
Wow.
So we created my own service.
I
still own it.
Brazil,
there are 90,000 people on it right now. So I mean, it's fun. There's a lot of competition right now, but I mean, I'm not the biggest one. But I was the first in Russia, so it was fun. And then, imagine 800 people did their own trainings. They did some money, so they have a taste of it.
Yeah.
Now they want to make real money with it.
Yeah.
And then all started converting, being my clients, and etc. So it's one by one, piece by piece, and it's all snowballed to now.
This is amazing success. The one thing that I want to recognize you is that how quick a lot of things that even for me is like a taboo for you it's like, it seems to be easier, like writing a book in 3 weeks, right?
Well, it was there. Well, now I spend between 4 to 8 hours on a single book. My record is I did the book in 22 minutes.
It's amazing. Now,
I mean, I wrote a book in 20 minutes, not read a book in 20 minutes.
And it's the kind of things that seems even unbelievable. But once you sit
But
down
once you see the system, you understand how it works.
It's like a bit like magic. If you think about it, like the guy pulls the rabbit out of the hat and you say, no, that cannot be true. There was no rabbit there. But once he goes there and explains how he does it, it makes sense. It's like, that's when I meet Andrei and that kind of thing. So I'm learning a lot with you. Now, I know your time is very sensitive and I really appreciate you being here. Some of the people listening to this, they have either not started a business online or they are just in the process of starting right now. So what would be your first tip for them to have success in starting up their online business and actually monetizing?
Okay, so if you're going to be an info marketer, so if you have knowledge, you'll try to monetize, or Better yet, if you're not an expert, don't worry about it. There are people out there, smart people, that receive very little money. You can sell them. You can sell their knowledge. You don't have to be the expert. Somebody has to be an expert. You can package their knowledge and sell it. So the easiest way to sell it is through coaching.
Oh, tell me about it.
If you have knowledge, somebody else would want that knowledge, right?
Yeah.
And the best way is to do it one-on-one. So you sit down, you explain your knowledge to somebody, they learn, they're happy, they go away happy. There are two types of knowledge. One knowledge just to understand stuff, and another piece to get results. Sometimes they're not coinciding together. Because in order to understand, you have to really dig deep, and in order to get results, you have to move fast.
Yeah.
So that's different ways. So if you have results, like step-by-step instruction. One, you have to have some results. Figure out, like in any field, like how to ride a bicycle with one leg, I don't know, or unicycle. How to create an online store, how to write a blog, how to create a video, like learn something. So, but not learn some skill. Create a specific result. Let's say you know how to paint, right? And so the result is a painting of some sort. So you can say, okay, I'll teach you how to paint a picture of a person in 1 day. Is that a good proposition?
Yeah.
I would learn it.
Yeah, some people would.
Some people would pay money for it, of course. So you create a product. When you put together 10 people, 10 friends, 20 friends, and you teach them how to start painting something, whatever you paint, in 1 day. So once you have that, you can package it, start selling it. Offer it for $100, offer the first lesson for free, or first 2 lessons for free, for people to have a taste of it, and then sell the rest of it. And that's it. And they will start learning, they will bring more friends, friends will bring more friends, you'll get bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's it. And that's how you start.
That's how you start snowboarding. Andrei, thank you very much for your time. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrei Parabellum directly from Russia.